You ever feel that need for speed? Like the world just isn't moving fast enough? Well, step right up because Tesla's got the antidote. The all-new 2025 Model 3 Performance. This ain't your grandma's electric car. This is a beast. Tire shredding, face melting. Okay, maybe not melting, but definitely warping. Machine disguised in a sleek, sexy package. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tesla, speed. Haven't they always been about, saving the planet and stuff? Well, you'd be right. But they've also been about pushing boundaries. And let me tell you, the 2025 Model 3 Performance is one giant leap for mankind. Well, for kind who like a little electric adrenaline rush. What's up, YouTube? Today, we're getting up close and personal with the future of electric performance. This is the 2025 Tesla Model 3 Performance, and it's not here to mess around. Let's dive into the details, shall we? First things first, power. This baby is rocking the completely revamped drivetrain. We're talking next-gen electric motors that Tesla claims pump out a mind-blowing 380 kilowatts. That's like 510 horsepower in old-school terms, and a staggering 740 newton-meters of torque. Now, those are just numbers on a page. But trust me, when you mash the pedal in this thing, it translates to a gut punch of acceleration that'll leave you breathless. Tesla claims a 0 to 60th time of a blistering 2.9 seconds. That's supercar territory, folks. And unlike some gas guzzlers that lose steam at high speeds, the Model 3 keeps pulling. We're talking a top speed electronically limited to 162 miles per hour. Not bad for a car that can also guiltlessly zip around town with zero emissions. But it's not just about raw power. Tesla's engineers have put a lot of work into making the Model 3 Performance handle like a dream. They've tweaked the suspension, added new, grippier tires, and even biased the power delivery towards the rear wheels for a more playful driving experience. Take it on a winding road, and you'll feel the car carve through corners with precision. It's confidence, inspiring, and surprisingly nimble for a four-door sedan. Let's be honest, most electric cars prioritize comfort over handling, but the Model 3 Performance strikes a perfect balance between the two. Now, let's move on to the looks. The exterior of the Model 3 hasn't undergone any major changes for 2025. It's still that sleek, minimalist design that Tesla is known for. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? However, there are a few subtle hints that this ain't your average Model 3. The unique wheels, the slightly more aggressive body kit, they all scream performance. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, a technological marvel disguised in a timeless design. Now, the interior is where things get interesting. Tesla's gone full minimalist here. The center console is dominated by that massive touchscreen, which controls pretty much everything in the car. It can be a bit overwhelming at first, but you get used to it quickly. Alright, gearheads. Let's talk tech. The 2025 Model 3 Performance isn't just about blistering speed and razor-sharp handling. It's also packed with some of the most cutting-edge technology on the market. The centerpiece of the interior is that gigantic 15-inch touchscreen. It controls everything from the climate control to the navigation system, and even the car's autopilot features. Speaking of autopilot, Tesla claims significant improvements for 2025. The new system can handle more complex maneuvers and even navigate city streets with greater confidence. Now, some reviewers might knock the lack of physical buttons, but honestly, the touchscreen is surprisingly intuitive after a while. Plus, it keeps the interior nice and clean. But the real star of the tech show is Tesla's full self-driving capability. It's still in beta testing, but it's getting closer and closer to true autonomy. Imagine cruising down the highway while the car handles all the steering, acceleration, and braking. It's a glimpse into the future of transportation, and it's available as an add-on for the Model 3 Performance. Of course, with all this tech comes the question of safety. The Model 3 boasts a 5-star safety rating from the NHTSA, and it comes loaded with airbags and other safety features. Plus, the car's instant torque and low center of gravity make it incredibly stable on the road. But let's be real, safety is all about responsible driving too. Don't go out there trying to break any land speed records on your daily commute. Now, all this talk about performance might make you think the Model 3 Performance is a weekend warrior, a track toy. But the truth is, it's surprisingly practical for everyday use. The back seats offer decent legroom and headroom for passengers, and the trunk space is enough for a weekend getaway's worth of luggage. Plus, with Tesla's extensive supercharger network, range anxiety becomes a thing of the past. Let's talk about charging. Tesla's supercharger network is one of the biggest advantages of owning a Tesla. You can literally road trip across the country with ease, knowing there's a fast charger waiting for you at every major stop. And when you're at home, plugging into a standard outlet will get you a decent charge overnight. But for the ultimate convenience, consider installing a Tesla wall connector at home. It'll juice up your Model 3 much faster, keeping you ready to hit the road at a moment's notice. Ownership goes beyond just charging though. Tesla offers a variety of services to make owning a Model 3 as hassle-free as possible. From over-the-air software updates that add new features to their mobile app that lets you control your car remotely, Tesla is all about convenience. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. Teslas aren't the cheapest cars on the market. The Model 3 Performance starts at a cool $54,630. But when you factor in the long-term savings on gas and maintenance, not to mention the sheer driving pleasure, it starts to become a more compelling proposition. So, the verdict. The 2025 Tesla Model 3 Performance is a game-changer. It's a car that proves electric vehicles can be exciting, practical, and downright fun. It's not perfect. The minimalist interior might not be for everyone, and the price tag is definitely on the higher end. But if you're looking for a car that delivers exhilarating performance, cutting-edge technology, and zero emissions, the Model 3 Performance is a serious contender. It's a glimpse into the future of electric